Hi, I'm Bob Trask. This is October. We're coming up on Halloween. And at this time of year, the fall of the year, some people have a hard time. Some people remembering their families that they no longer are with, or perhaps people who are overseas, or many of those wonderful service people who are now in hospitals, lying there injured, trying to recuperate and get back up with the rest of society. This is sometimes a tough time of year. So I would ask you to think of being generous with your love, with your donations, with your kindness, because people need each other at this time of the year more than any other time. The great wild world around us, the animals, they're all getting prepared for winter. If you're up in the high country, you can see that the deer and the elk and the moose and the bears all have extra fur. They're all tightening up. They're filling their bellies and putting on extra layers of fat to get through. What we need are extra layers of acceptance, extra layers of acceptance and of respect and of affection and support from one another. And we get that at the same degree that we give it. So if we need it, then we need to be giving it. We need to be finding people whose lives we can touch, people whose lives we can uplift, people whose lives we might be able to enrich with a smile or with a helping hand. I remember a story about an old woman who was getting ready to cross the street, and a young fella came up and said, "Let me help you." And he took her arm and walked her across the street. And when they got to the other side, she said, "This is the first time that I've had a man on my arm since my husband died 20 years ago." It made her day. It was a small thing for him, but it was an enormous thing for her. The little gifts that we give of ourselves can make such a huge difference in someone else's life if we have the time, if we'll take the time, if we will make ourselves available. So at this time of year, when we're moving out of the warm splendors of summer and into the winter, for some of us will be a wonderful time of skiing and playing, but for some others of us, it's a time of a bit of hardship, emotional, mental, and physical. So let's make sure that we cast our light around to those people, our light of love, our light of caring, and let people know that we care. This is Bob Trask. Thank you.